I am Dr. Suarshila, Scientific Director with Ziva Fertility Centers. Poor ovarian reserve or POR refers to a reduced number and quality of eggs. In the ovaries, this is where it happens, and often it leads to challenges in achieving pregnancy. It can be a result of aging, genetic factors, medical conditions, or treatments such as chemotherapy also. While there is no way to significantly increase the number of eggs, there are several treatment options that can help manage POR, poor ovarian reserve, and improve the chances of conception. So let's look at the treatment options in detail. The first most important thing is lifestyle modifications. Healthy diet and exercise play a very important role. Maintaining a healthy weight through a balanced diet and regular exercise can improve overall health and potentially improve ovarian function. Stress management is also critical. Reducing stress through techniques like yoga, meditation, or counseling may help improve hormonal balance and reproductive health. Then let's look at the medical treatment options. We'll begin with oral medications. Drugs like clomiphene citrate or letrozole are often used to stimulate ovulation in women with poor ovarian reserve. These medications can help induce the development of multiple follicles, increasing the chances of retrieved viable eggs. Then there are injectable gonadotropins also. These include follicle stimulating hormones, luteinizing hormone injections, which directly stimulate the ovaries to produce multiple eggs. Doses may be adjusted based on the ovarian response. Gonadotropin releasing hormone agonist and antagonist are another option. These medications are used to control the timing of ovulation during assisted reproductive techniques or technology cycles, and this allows for better synchronization of egg retrieval. Then we also have assisted reproductive technologies. In IVF, which is a common option for women with poor ovarian reserve, the process involves stimulating the ovaries to produce multiple eggs, retrieving the eggs, fertilizing them in the laboratory, and transferring one or more embryos into the uterus. While women with POR may produce fewer eggs, IVF allows for selection of the highest quality of embryos that can increase your chances of pregnancy. ICSI is also a very good option where male factor infertility, if also is present, can be addressed. It involves injecting a single sperm directly into an egg to facilitate fertilization. Ovarian reserve enhancement techniques also are included for such patients, such as dehydroepiandrosterone supplementation. DHEA is a hormone precursor that some studies suggest may improve ovarian reserve and response to stimulation in IVF cycles. However, evidence is mixed and it should be used only under medical supervision. CoQ10 is also a very good option. CoQ10 is an antioxidant that may improve mitochondrial function of the eggs which may be present, potentially enhancing their quality. It is sometimes recommended as a supplement for women with poor ovarian reserve. Growth hormone may also be used as an additional treatment in IVF cycles for women with poor ovarian reserve to improve egg quality and embryo quality. However, its use remains controversial and should be evaluated on case-to-case basis. Donor eggs also are an option for women with low ovarian reserve or poor quality eggs or a previous IVF cycle failure. Using donor eggs to significantly improve chances of achieving a successful pregnancy is also a very good option. This involves using eggs from younger, healthy donors, which are then fertilized with partners or donor sperms and then transferred to the recipient's uterus. So to understand more about ovarian reserve or poor ovarian reserve, and if you have been diagnosed with it, please feel free to contact us. Thank you. A lot of effort has gone into making this video. Please like and subscribe us. Thank you.